My camera's decided to go to sleep. 1 second. Let me turn it off and back on again. Are you going to play ball? Are you going to play ball? No, you're going to play ball. No idea why it decided to do that. That's so weird. Anyway, welcome back. Yeah, the camera's still... I literally didn't even turn it off. It just went to sleep. Really weird. No idea. Anyway, welcome back. There is no power saving mode because it's plugged in to the power, to mains. It's mains powered, so it never does that. Bit weird. But here we are. We're back in the Railroads Online. And somebody's flying around. Wild guess, Rome. Possibly Sommy. Right, let me drag some peeps down here and then we can get going. So we've got some track now, so we can actually drive around. Yellow.
Hello.
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 So we've got Sammy Pops and Rome. So I'm going to quickly drive this train down and empty it. There we go, firebox. It's done. And then I think we're going to need to probably buy some more trains, aren't we?
Well, you probably need... Well, it depends on whether the three of us are going to carry on track building and let Vrome do the trainy bit, or whether you think we actually need 2 trains at the moment.
We need to start making some money, that's for sure. So I guess we've got logs and then turn them into something we can sell.
Yeah, but you'll need the carriages in order to sell them, won't you?
Yes. We will. It's probably better letting me buy the locos, because they're usually the pricey things, because you guys have got some surplus cash unless you just want to not use it. I suppose you gave it to me, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We join your company and we like unload logs and stuff. The money goes to you. So
It does, but you start off with $2,000 each as well,
Yeah.
which I've effectively added to my account on the basis that you won't be using that.
true. Well, we can't give it to you. We can just
Oh, but you
buy
can,
stuff.
Vrome. You can.
Really?
Yeah. By the magic of the mod.
Ah.
So I've added cash. I now have 6,500 instead of
Although you're hacking.
500. No, I'm just taking your cash and giving it to me, except I'm not able to take it out of your account. Right. Why does this not want to move? We've got no pressure or something. Boiler pressure 110.
Have you taken the brake off the rear car?
Negative.
Didn't read
Told
your
you so,
messages,
mate.
did you? Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it for you, Paul. There you go.
Well, it's not even making a set. Look, if I put the regulator on, it doesn't even make a sound like it's trying to do anything.
Yeah, it is. It will.
And when the brake was on, I slid the regulator forward and I heard nothing.
It's very heavy. You probably won't need any reg and some brake going downhill. And don't forget the downhill bit starts at the bridge.
Somehow my G key won't work.
Is it because it's remapped? Do need
Oh, you might have to reset
settings?
your inputs from I had to.
Right.
Just click reset input on your controls, and then, yeah, mine was all messed up. I had nothing mapped. Newborn Navigator, thank you 7 months. Thank you, mate. Red Devil, thank you for 63. And Notorious Mo, thank you for 51. Yachts 100, Red Devil. You really? Wishful thinking. I wish the mod injected an overlay that showed you speed. That'd be nice.
They didn't used to have that.
Couldn't you write a plug-in for it, Paul?
I seem to remember we had something like that, didn't we?
It's
Did
on the... If you look at
If
the
you click the
controls...
logo on the thing.
If you look at open controls on the map, then you can see the speed.
Not when you're driving the darn thing, you can't. Oh, that point's not set. That point's not set. That point's not set.
That should be okay. That should be okay.
Are you sure?
Should be okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Should be okay.
100% sure it's okay.
Yeah.
I fixed that.
That's okay, but not on a three-way, okay, Paul?
Yeah.
That still exists.
Okay. Are the points ahead set correctly or
I've
not?
just set them, yes.
Yeah, I remember now. Red is where you don't want to go. I really think it should just be green for where you want to go rather than being a negative. So do we have to jump out and click on the car to unload it? Or
You look at it and press the enter key, yes. Do you want me to be standing by, ready to do that?
yeah, if you want to do that, I can focus on just driving it. Slowing down quickly.
At least the bits that you're on now are flat, right?
I think this is relatively flat now, yeah. I think it just dropped down a little bit, but... James B, thank you for the raid. Presume I'll need to cruise past slowly.
Yeah, not too bad. Because it's quite a long unload, you haven't got to do too much. Maybe a little bit less than you are. Put it like this, you'll have the first one as a gauge.
Are we empty? And they just appear over there. It'd be so cool if they actually roll across the water. Lovely jubbly.
You kind of want to go back to the log station, don't you?
Yep. So
But
I'm going to pull forward here.
you can keep going, yeah.
Can we keep going?
Yeah,
We
because
can.
it's a full loop.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to test out the janky 45-degree bit that I've done. So, would you be okay reversing that to the log camp?
You want me to reverse?
If I send you across the bit to go back to the warehouse, just go want to test it out.
So you want me to stop here and
No,
reverse?
keep going. No, keep going. Keep going forwards. I'm essentially sending you out on the main to the warehouse rather than... going back to the log camp.
Do you want me to go over the cross?
Yeah, basically.
Settings, overlay. Where do you change the position of the overlay again? Map.
Yeah, that's okay.
So now we'll
It's,
just reverse?
it's not a high-speed crossing, is it? That's fine.
No, no. I mean, it's like a slalom S over a cross, so you'd have to go slow.
It's up to you whether you want to come all the way back now or you go on, yeah. Either reverse at some point.
I'm gonna try restarting my game because G doesn't want to work and the map key doesn't work either.
You reset your controls.
Yep. Like B works, tab works, But G doesn't. If you even remap G to another key, it didn't work either.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Well, is that valley with the terrain though? Is that intentional?
No, it's because the switch ballast doesn't go all the way to the ground.
That's a switch 1, not a 3.
There isn't a switch 3.
Exactly. So it defaults to a 1.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it! Look at that! It works now.
The cool thing about this loop is it doesn't matter which way you've got it set, you can go either way.
Yeah, and obviously you only have to worry about the next bit if you haven't changed that, you know? Right, so you're away, that's good, that's fine. How's Puppy getting on?
You back in yet, bro?
Oh, I'm at logging camp.
Right, so, firstly, if you build a bridge, you need to choose creosote as the style.
Yeah.
And secondly, if you do buy a car, it needs to be named Yacht 9 and numbered accordingly, and it needs to use the fit number 5 livery, I think it is.
Well,
I've got that bug, so move.
that varies between different cars, Paul, so you'll have to do the pre-auth for all of them.
Yeah, I'll just let me buy them and it'll be easier.
Yeah. Then you
Well, we don't have any money anyway. You took our money.
What's up, Pups?
I just need to get these back onto the main line.
Okay.
That's a bit overshot.
You want to help?
Yep, that's
Yeah, can
cheese.
do. What are you doing at this other end? Or is that just not updated?
You've just disappeared, so I don't know where you've gone.
Sorry, the end where the switches are at the moment, so closer to the sawmill.
Yep.
What are you doing with this little off spur?
The fourth one across.
Yeah, if you like that.
Yeah, just bring it down here. It's just another thing that I haven't hooked in yet.
Oh, it's another line, is it?
Unless you want to just put a dead end on it, Sammy. Might be easier.
Well, I'll just take the switch out and then connect to the existing corner.
Okay.
You get better trains, BM, by making money, by moving goods around. So you make money, then you can buy better stuff.
These are long enough, aren't they?
Yeah, they'll do.
Oh, I did reply to your message, by the way, Paul.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Right, thanks.
Oh, you saw that one from you? God!
No, I actually saw the one that you mentioned about the brake at the back of Betsy. I did see that, but it didn't occur to me that was the problem because I literally couldn't hear the engine doing anything. So I was
I
looking
don't
at the
think it makes a
fuel and I
sound.
was looking at the pressure. I wasn't thinking about the brake at that point because I didn't see it move.
I think it only starts chuffing when the wheels start turning.
Yeah, the chuffs are not relative to where the reg is set, which is wrong. The chuffs start in relation to the speed.
Well, shouldn't it be like the way that when the piston moves, is it chuffing?
Yeah, it's exactly, but that's not how they've
Wow.
done it.
Right.
There's a guy on YouTube. I will send you his videos if you want, but he can literally explain for about 4 hours as to why that audio is not correct.
No, I'm alright.
Would that happen to be the old community manager for this game?
Probably. Where are you teeing in, Pups?
Any way you want along here, Sammy.
Rome,
Yeah,
Got
I was
one
looking at the
job.
shop. Was browsing the shop. Good old automatic loading.
Looks nice and white to order everything when the shirts are in stock and save on shipping. Yeah, that's cool. As soon as I've got the new shirts in my hand, we can, hopefully they're fine and I can just go, right, put them live. Plug out, thank you for gifting sub to Captain Jack.
You want a straight piece, Sammy? It's here. So I don't know if you want to put.
Can you put that bit back? I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try.
It should do.
Put that corner back, and then I'll delete this bit, and then put the switch here, and then see how we get on.
Just delete that bit and put the switch on, Sammy. I'll run it because it was fine. I've run 3 of these already.
Thank you, Pug Rick, and thank you for 2 years. Delta, thanks for 4 months.
Is it going to go into the hillside?
That's why I wanted it as far forward as possible.
Do you want me to take this as far forward as I can then? Oh no, that works right.
That's about right. It's actually a bit shorter, so if you think the straight is here, so that's a bit longer, that'll be fine. So connect that up on
this
main
side.
curve, yeah.
Bro.
Somehow the rear crane decided to stop loading for some reason. Yeah, it stops every time.
Is it not in position or something? Have I over...
Maybe it's a little bit too far forward, but when I click it, it only fills it once.
Yeah, so it's not happy with where the carriage is placed. Normally, you want the middle of the carriage in line with the crane. Ish.
Yeah, it keeps going now.
Run, Sammy, run!
That's fine on Amici.
Were they 100 curves you did, Pups?
Roughly, yeah.
That was a good guess, wasn't it?
I've tried to stick to like 100 or 110 on the curves, just so you don't really have to slow down. The game did these curves though, so I don't know what the curves these are. I just connected
two cars.
Track.
Tell you what, I'm gonna
One more car.
I know the command needs updating.
That'll do. Probably doesn't stop in time.
It's really hard for me to see.
Yeah. That's why I said one more car.
Yeah, but then I hit the brakes and then it takes another half a car to stop.
Yeah, true. Keeps loading, so guess it's fine.
Palankas, you can absolutely play on your own.
Just that you have to do everything yourself.
King Awesome, I will go to the States at some point. I don't know when. I doubt I'd go for a TwitchCon. I might go for something else. You can see me going to AirVenture. Is that the Oshkosh? I'd like to go to Oshkosh at some point. There's a very good chance I'll go to the Paris Air Show this year. If you want to go to a European thing. That'll be in June, I think.
That's
Is that loaded?
Yep.
Scumbag Game Mug is a fantastic logo. Get it on a t-shirt as well, sir. Derail and graphically simulated. It does derail. Right, if we unload this, then I'll jump down to the station and buy another setup that can move some of these logs and things, that planks that we're making.
Fair enough.
Let me start selling some stuff. I don't know, Valhalla. It's a very valid question. Why is the whistle at the top when it's 0% and everything else is at the bottom? Who knows?
Just so you can pull the whistle.
Maybe that was their thinking, that you normally like pull a whistle down and it felt more natural.
Hey, Sammy.
Can you hear my brain?
I can, yeah. I was looking at the situation as well and was thinking,
It wasn't, I don't know what point to use. It was genuinely, I don't know how I want it to go.
Oops, did you put the wrong year in the commander?
No, I
22 and
didn't.
not
I
23?
just didn't edit one. Everyone's reminding me. Thank you, Krav. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, anyone else who wants to tell me.
Hey, welcome to my life, mate.
Honestly.
Rome, you'll need to click the front of the front car.
Yep.
Just when it gets to the unload point.
You need to get there first.
Yeah, it helps if you don't fall off the train.
Yeah, well, I was in the buy menu looking at stuff.
Of course
Then
you
I
was.
came out, was standing on the bridge, and suddenly I was on top of the car. So I started walking, didn't know I was still on there. So I fell off.
You unloading?
Well, I
Go-
decided to tab out of the game when I pressed enter for some reason.
Frame. Come on,
The game hates me today.
Oh, it's a game. It's
Is
like
it-
Pups, he blames the game as well.
Like, it's currently running in 4:3 in the middle of my screen for some reason, and I can't do anything.
Well, go into settings, graphics, and change the resolution.
It doesn't like me today. Right.
You can do the last one, Rome.
Let's see if it'll work. Yay!
Given up, Sammy.
No, I don't know. It looked like I had an incline down, but I don't know why.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking that it didn't look level with the two main tracks.
Right, Rome, she's all yours.
Alright.
You get to check your points on the way up.
Well, we
Fair
have
enough.
some decisions to make down the other end of the main track.
Where am I going to?
Towards the smelter. Just teleport to me and Sammy.
Yeah.
Is that you, Paul? I can't see if that's you or not. Yes, it is you. But I've got the main line right down here.
Yeah.
But this is where it gets tricky because it goes into a valley.
Yeah, well, we used to try and keep it level, and after the valley, I think we went down, didn't we? And then you have to go out to the right because the drop's too steep.
So I thought I'd leave this for both of us to problem solve.
Well, what you want to do is more or less skim this. This is your highest point, and then after that, you are going downhill.
Because we also need to go left and right.
If I remember correctly, the first time we ever tried, we tried to go all the way down to the steel mill. Sorry, smelter, isn't it? Smelter.
Yeah.
We tried to go to smelter directly, and what we ended up doing, if you remember, was crossing over that ridge.
Yeah.
And so we go over to the next high point, and there was like a triangle that went back up to the iron ore mine.
Yep.
And then we, having gotten the other side, we then used that land to the top right of where it says smelter. We used that land to descend in a big arc and come into the smelter because there's so much elevation to get rid of. So
And the best bit is, last time we only had one track. Now we have two.
yeah, well, once you know, a minor inconvenience, I would say.
Pups,
Yes.
are you sure you didn't build this track on a decline?
When I placed it all, it said 0 incline. I'm on my way back up to have a look. I might enable fast running. I'm pretty sure this is on a 0 incline, but I can delete it and replace it 'cause it's pretty easy to do.
Well, the bit that I've just built is on a 0.
Let me check. Hang on. Demolish that. Where's that gone? Oh, that's not solid anymore, apparently. Yes, incline 0 is what it's saying for me.
Did you build that other end first, or did you progressively build from this end?
No, I put the straight piece in here and put a slight turn on it and then just did one big piece.
Okay.
Yeah, that's saying 0 incline for me, Sammy, so I have no idea.
Well, then that would imply that one of the splines that you've already placed is, although what the spline at that end is lower than this end.
Could you just do one big piece, Sammy? What does that look like?
Well, that's not going to help because I need to get thingy switches in it, don't I?
Oh, yeah. So press escape to get out of a menu one more time.
I hate that.
It's so annoying.
Honestly, hate that. I think it'd be fine, Cool Tiger. Right, locomotives. Any thoughts on which one we want next?
Yeah, it's not
Up
going
to
to let me
you.
build that, but the height difference is huge.
Yeah.
How much money have you got, Paul?
We got 7,200 currently.
Right, and then are you on about buying some beam and lumber cars?
I kind of feel like can we trade the Betsy in, or do we just have to leave it
Nope.
lying around and buy something else?
No, you can either
Can't sell
delete
anything.
it and replace it. Whether you want to delete it and replace the money of the value of the Betsy is, you could do that.
I mean, to me, you should be able to trade it in and get half your value back
Yeah.
or something. But, yeah, whatever.
Sammy, could we do 3
wait,
into 1,
snowplow?
maybe?
Yeah,
What did that
not
come-
useful anymore. They added it with a lot snow when there was still snow.
I've never
Would
seen.
that work?
It's
Betsy's a
just a graphical
porter.
thing.
Betsy's a porter, isn't it?
Yep.
They're like $2,000. Blimey. Pretty pricey, these.
Yep.
$2.5 for a Montezuma. $2.9 for a Eureka. Climax is 5,600. Ooh, the Ruby Basin. Look at that. Wait,
Can't
what's
have
this
it, it's
shade?
old.
Tier 1? Where's this come from?
These are new.
Is this a coal or is this a wood?
That's
It says wood.
if you look fuel
Look at the fuel.
type in the spec.
Fuel type wood. That's not bad, actually. $2.5 grand.
The tractive effort is what, double what Betsy's got? Ish.
Could give it a try.
Well, in terms of like money, it's probably the best option in the list, I think.
Don't think it's especially fast though. Being a
One
gear
that
train and
you
all.
connect, Sammy. Doesn't need to be fast. It just needs to be reliable.
It's either that or the Eureka's 2.9.
Yeah, but that doesn't have enough a lot of power.
Yeah, and it's
I think
also
it's got better than it
huge.
was back before, but
The Montezuma is the same price. That's got 3,600 pound-foot of torque. That's $2,500. The new one was
Do you want me to run it across something?
5,896. Yeah, so it's way more powerful. The Shay is definitely more powerful. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good loco, actually.
Yeah, the Shay is just slower
The Shay is slow. Okay.
in theory, but it's not
power,
like.
power but not speed.
But I wouldn't go that slow is a problem personally. But
Not
I mean-
with frame driving it.
For moving
Make it more
logs,
difficult to derail.
I think it's moving logs coming downhill. You don't, the speed is not really a problem.
and you don't need power to get it uphill either.
And if you
Because
can just
in
have
theory, you're going empty uphill, right?
exactly, but that means it can hold loads of cars, and you can just do a massive log shift. Like you could have 12 cars on the back of it.
Does
Because
my arse sound that French then? When people say, I wish my arse were like Frome's. Sorry, being random.
the Montezuma looks better. Is that how you buy things, Poyle? Do you actually look at like what you're going to get for your money, or do you just think, well, that one looks nicer?
I mean, I do that all the time, Paul.
That's like my wife when she buys a car. I like the red one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's obviously the main requirement here. Well, what do we want to do? Like, do you want to just leave it with the Betsy and just have him moving 6 cars around, or do you want to upgrade it and put loads on it? What are we thinking? Do we care about speed, or we want more cars?
I say more cars, more money. Like, speed's
Yeah.
not everything.
With the auto load, it's better to take more all at once.
That's what I thought. I like these
So we're
smokes.
trading in Betsy then.
I can bring you an upgraded Betsy if you want,
Yeah, because my locomotive seems to be gone now.
but you'll also need more cars to go with it.
No, the loco hasn't gone, Rome. It just does that. It's an MP thing.
The Pierce.
Oh, they haven't moved the thing so the platforms are in line at the steel mill. Or the iron ore, whatever it is.
No. You mean the smelter?
Yeah.
Nope, it's still the same.
So somebody, where's my loco gone then?
It's probably back at the spawn point, but it's not actually there.
Okay.
I had it with Paul earlier, but I didn't say anything
Well,
because
the loco's gone.
it's not
Yeah, I
gone.
can't see it over here.
It's not gone. It's
It's
just
desynced.
in a different entity of the world.
Why has it done that?
Just like the doors got kept floating in midair, I'm guessing. Back in the day.
This is 01 of the Shay series, so we'll call it 01. Oh, we can have 3 numbers. Ooh.
Let's try the remote control then. Oh, now it appears when I take the brake off in the remote control.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, game.
You want a 007 of the Bond?
On a meter, yeah. What was the other side used for? Loading up one.
Yep.
Or the side?
Of the smelter. I'm just trying to plan something so we'll be ready to go when you're free.
Couldn't. Does this
Was
thing
it
have a
always on?
compressor?
Has there always been a waterfall?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Got
Bell,
on
you
with
can
it all
shut up
along.
now. Make it stop!
No.
Leave it unselected.
No.
It is unselected, it's still going.
Eventually, it will stop ringing. All right, it's perpetual motion. Okay.
Obviously.
You must have pulled the string too hard. It keeps going.
Oh, it's slowing down. Look, it's slowing down. I'd literally just get hold of the string and just hold it, and that would stop it. Please hold while the water heats up.
How are we looking back there, Sammy?
Well, I've put a decline in it because otherwise it's going to be like a hill to end all hills. So you can come and look at it, but it's
Come
not.
on my way. Will it do the job?
Yes,
Right, then that's all we need. Because it's only a siding at the end of the day.
exactly.
Man, this thing takes a while to heat up.
Big boiler in it.
1,200 litres. Assuming that's litres.
It's puppy units, Paul. Oh, that'd do, Sammy.
That's if you look from the side, not so much from the top.
Yeah, that's alright.
Don't know what that bit of the bridge is doing.
Does it actually have air brakes, that locomotive?
I'm waiting to see if I can use the compressor. I mean, it says it's got air brake pressure here, but
No, it has that on all of them.
Yeah.
I can't seem to get any... It doesn't show an air pressure level anywhere, does it?
Must be manual then.
No, so it won't be. It's just compress it. But that's if you. I don't think that one will.
I can't remember the reasoning and why the water level goes up instead of down.
Probably because it's pumping it in from the tender or something.
It's just
When
magic.
your tender runs out, it stops going up.
That looks a bit better. There you go.
Yeah, like I said, Sammy, it's only a siding at the end of the day.
Right, Brom, where do you want this loco?
I'm guessing by the time you get there, it's gonna be at the sawmill. Because I'm loading the last 2 cars at the moment.
Okay,
Or
so...
are you taking more cars than Paul? Or
Well,
Oh yeah,
you want me to bring cars up with it?
might as well.
Who just spawned in down here?
me?
Do you want to take control of that then while I buy some stuff?
Yeah.
It's on its way back right now. Right. So if we get...
Oh wow, the max speed is 7,
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah,
so it's very slow.
got a bit of a slow gearbox.
It's all about grunt.
Let's see those 16.
Right, so this is number... How many have we got on there?
There's numbers. There's 6 carriages, but the numbers go up to 5.
So you got 1 to 5 at the moment. So I need to buy 7 then 6 now.
Yes.
07 flat car. Ordered. Oh, what?
You ordered a skeleton car rather than a flat car, by the looks of
I
it.
swear that never happened.
It'll work. It's just only hold 5 instead of.
And it'll
got-
only hold logs rather than steel pipes as
No,
well.
Yeah.
I'm not having that.
You're selling it and getting your money back.
Yeah. Just remove that. I swore I clicked that.
Oh, hang on. Don't press order yet. No!
Did that come about 3 seconds after I'd already done it? I think it did.
I did say wait before that, but okay. You're going to have to wait a minute now because I made a mistake. I didn't make a mistake, I just
6,
forgot.
7, what was 8, 8, 9, then back over to 10. Can we just not pick it up and move it?
You can. Use the re-railer.
So, we'll do that. So how much were they? They were 300 each.
The flat cars were 200, I think, the one you bought.
300. The skeleton are 200, I think.
Yeah, he bought a skeleton, didn't he?
Oh, I forgot what we do. Oh, we do it within the menu, don't we? So I give myself 300 back. Do you know if I was getting a major update soon? Yes, it is. JT, thank you for 55 months. Eurovich, thank you for 79. The Nick, 41. Gamma with 19. TK Rippon with 17. Thank you, guys.
Don't forget they're renaming it first.
Oh, yeah, we'll just call it Derail or something.
No.
What were they calling it?
Very rail or something? I can't remember.
Very rail. Pops is going to love saying that.
Leave me alone. I'm saying nothing.
Call it Very Vale.
We are renaming Derail Valley to Delay Very.
To what?
Delay Very.
Delay Very.
I will tell you, Paul, that this came out yesterday.
Of course, it's April Fool.
I thought it
That's
was
definitely
simulator.
an April Fool then. This is why I hate April Fools.
Yep.
It's just stupid because, like, the whole point of it is that you only do it till 12 o'clock, but you live in a connected internet world. There's no such thing as before 12 o'clock. It's just like the whole day is just a big joke fest, and you can't work out what's real and what isn't.
Well, I generally go by the theory of if it was posted on the 1st of April somewhere, then it's fake. Is what I go by.
Right.
So where am I going now, Paul?
I'm going to pick number 10 up, hopefully. Just keep going forward, and I'll try and drop it. I can't drop it onto the side. I can only drop it down here somewhere, I think.
I'm on my way back to logging camp
There you
already,
go.
by the way.
Can you move it to the other side?
I can try and put it into the middle in a sec. Why does it keep doing that? Why can't I put it there? There you go.
And can you move it over again or not?
There's 10.
Cool.
I'll turn the brake off on that one. Getting a strong urge to play Red Dead Redemption Online. It's the setting, isn't it? That's what it is. It's that kind of 1900s. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh, Derail Valley is a good game. I just, again, in the same vein as this one, I wish they'd have more maps or modded maps. So I can buy the next 2 now, can't I? Or next 1? Do we only want 1 more, don't we? Number 12.
Well, no,
What-
because then that'll be 13.
How can it be if we just got number 11 here?
Because there's already one without an amber.
Oh.
I did ask you from the very
Yeah,
beginning.
it's fine. Are we buying another train? And if so, which loco do you want?
Have
Do you
you
want
got? You,
another-
you haven't got enough money for another train.
Yeah.
have you?
Actually, I don't know how much money I've got left. Yeah, I do. I can get 1 more loco, and then 2 cars maybe, and then a skin.
Well, it's whether you want to buy a rake of tier 2 cars.
I think we're going to have to put Betsy to some use, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we haven't got enough money. Actually, you guys have got cash, but you're giving it to me. So basically, what we need is we need cars to make money.
Throw.
I'm loading logs.
So whether you want to move Betsy onto a short, so whether you want to buy, I don't know, 6 tier 2 cars, so at least Betsy can haul it.
Okay.
But in theory, would that be on the flat? That would be, wouldn't it?
Betsy can pull a lot of stuff. It's flat.
Is there really a big incline?
Well, we're coming down. Aren't we coming down from the sawmill to the warehouse to sell?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I think that's all flat, isn't it? There isn't any
Yeah.
inclines in
Yeah.
there. I would go with 6 tier 2 cars and leave it at that.
So we just want flat cars, do we?
You want tier 2 cars.
Tier 2's the flat car.
Yeah.
And then we're going to put, what, yachts 9 on it? And then the numbering sequence, was that going to start? That's the question.
Maybe started with add an extra 1 at the front for a different type of car.
We could put, can you put letters in? Yeah, you can put letters in. So we could have F for flat car, or L for
Well, the
lumber.
trouble is there's 3 types of flat car, and it's not just for lumber, those cars, is it?
All right, T2 dash 01. How's that?
Why not
why
just
T?
2?
Tier
Yeah,
2.
just 2. Just do a 2
Hey,
without T.
Paul, the more complicated you make it, the more you have to do each time you buy one. So it's completely on you, my man.
So we just don't have any numbers at all then. How about that?
Just have 201.
Well, you see, Brom, I'd have to buy 202 first, unless we do it across the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because the game's like that.
The remote control is really useful when you're loading cars by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be using this Shay for long runs. It's painful.
Nope. It's got power, but no speed. It's like, it doesn't have that much power, it just put a really big gearbox in it or whatever.
How are you getting on, Bram?
Load in. Cars 3 and
Yeah.
4.
How much? Okay.
Currently 4 logs in. So where are you going then? Coming here or?
Well, I will meet you at the sawmill, and then we do
Right.
need to do some shunting shenanigans because I
Yeah.
need to get my train on the front of your carriages.
Yeah. Wait, the front.
Yeah, because yours go blank to 5, and then these go 6 to 11.
Oh, right. Well, it needs to go in the back then. Not the front. Otherwise, we're gonna have to 6 to 11 and then blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
When you get to the sawmill, the front will be in the right place.
Right.
Oh, Ruttiger. Really, game? Can't put it there.
I might be wrong, but can't you only re-rail stuff on track you've placed yourself?
No, it's not that. It'll be a collision thing. It's not happy with the space that was allowed, even though it looks like you could fit 18 double-decker buses sideways through it.
Just game things. Won't even let me move it to here. That's just ridiculous. Okay, well, whatever. Just need a loco then.
Yeah, well, I'll wait for Rome because I'm not even at the sawmill yet.
Which one are you bringing?
I'll bring back Betsy, essentially.
Yeah, you're going less than half the speed I can do.
Yeah.
I think that shape was originally used like in coal mines and stuff.
Probably. Speed just doesn't matter.
Yeah, just pulling power up the hill.
I mean, it's only uphill that you're ever going to go slow, because once you're going downhill, you could just freewheel it.
I am now leaving the logging camp.
Yeah, I'm just getting to the sawmill.
Seems to me when you re-rail, it's got a huge hitbox around it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably so you wouldn't relay it on top of something else.
Its music's very kind of transport tycoon-esque.
I completely agree, Paul.
You got it turned off. What are you talking about?
Exactly, I completely agree.
I was gonna say mine is not either. So is it basically one song or something?
No, it's got a few tracks. It's just the style of it is what I mean.
Right.
You can't hear that music, Tobita. Well, not now, because it's in between tracks.
Right, so Frome, I'm parked on the corner, just up
Right.
from the sawmill. So don't roll and unload, basically, because we'll have a crash.
Right.
You
So
can
where do you
roll
want
and
me?
unload. You can roll and unload, but don't go too much past the building of the actual sawmill. Yeah,
Right.
because I'm on the curve, ready to back down and pick your carriages up once you unhook in
Right.
front of the point.
So where do you want me to stop then?
Just keep coming down, and then, let's say, if you stop level with the building, that'll be
Right.
fine. Or before the point, which is level with the building.
Look at me driving from on top of the logs. And randomly, I'm inside the view for the controls.
Yeah, so pretty much at the end of the log platform, if you stop with your front carriage level somewhere there.
Bet you could do with some ABS, to be honest. It's on 75% brake at the moment, so...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was too much.
There you go. I'm in Betsy now, Vern.
I saw. I was using the remote control, but you know.
Don't think I'll be able to re-rail this one now. Oh, I can.
All right, let's just stop here a second. Unhook
Yeah.
this. Pull Betsy forward.
Let's put the brake on so it doesn't roll away.
Still can't give things a push, can you?
Nope.
Can't even push something with a handcar. Only with the locomotive.
Which is a bit
Alright.
weird.
I guess I'll just jump into the shade then. Or actually remote control it.
Oh, I suppose I could go that way. Ah. Oh, sorry, Rome. I had the wrong
What?
train open. I think I just set your regulator back down to 0.
Yeah, I did that.
No, your reverser, not your reg.
Alright. Well, it was just rolling anyway, but you know. Not quite well.
Back with Finland, 1,000 Jim. Forgot your Amazon was coming with 18 cases of almond milk. 18 cases of almond milk? Why do you
When
need
you
so
said
much?
that, Paul, I was like, what?
Why do you need 18 cases of almond milk?
That's some hoarding going on there.
Unless it's like a month's supply because it can last pretty well, can't it?
Oh yeah, but I mean, how much is in a case? What, 12 cartons or something?
6, mate? I thought it was 6, maybe, because it's.
Just pull it
Okay.
forward again, Rome, slightly.
Sounds like a year's supply
Alright.
of almond milk.
Engaging forward.
8 in one case, and
Yeah,
you've
you'll
ordered
do.
8.
You can come back now.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Are you on your way down with the loco?
I'm now about to. I'm just getting Rome sorted, and now I'm on the way.
Got a lot of
Rome,
cars.
the points are set to connect up
Yeah.
to the other track, so if you can
Right.
do the business.
won't spawn it here because it's curved. Well, I can't move though. I can't push them, so I can't do anything else. Annoyingly. Oh, I remember this place so well.
Oh, you join me down here, Paul.
Well, I can't do anything up there, so I've joined down here.
Thanks, because I could use a hand.
I remember the terrain here being a real pain.
Yeah. Thought I'd do the easy stuff while you was busy.
Did they ever get rid of this annoying mound of stuff that you
Nope.
can't move?
No, hence why I've done what we did last time. If you want to come around, Paul.
It's just the most unnecessary, like... I think we had a bridge over it at one point. Oh
Evening,
my God,
Paul.
that's a sharp turn.
Sumi,
It's
Sean,
just like how we had it
Roman
before.
chat.
You just have to
Just
like,
back
go like
from the
1
mini
mile an
railway,
hour or
so time
something.
to enjoy some PC railway. Lol.
You're back from the mini railway. What do you think this is, Chris? Small gauge. Yeah, that's a heck of a turn. I guess we'll just test it and see if it works.
Yeah, it should do as long as you go slow.
What's this line for?
Not sure yet, Paul. Still in planning
Okay.
stages.
And I presume we're going off this way to then climb
Because
back
we
up.
turned right, didn't we? And then climbed up, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you got to go around there and just start climbing.
Yeah.
But we had a crossover. Hang on.
'Cause we also we had a loop at the other end.
Trying to think, because if I remember, came in like that. But
Didn't we
something
follow
else
the
came
river?
in from here.
Right, I'm here, Paul.
Okay, don't. Back in a sec, pups.
The speed
Yeah,
is
no worries.
real.
I remember us using a crossover piece, but I'm just trying to remember what for.
Because I know at the other end, there was a U-bend. We put a U-turn in like we have at the sawmill. But I can't remember the setup we had for down here.
How many cars have you
The
bought?
heck? Right, you can stop. Right, you need to move forward, and then either I re-rail these over there, or you go down the other side. One of the two.
How many cars have you bought for poor Bessie?
10?
I
Should
thought
be
we said
fine.
6.
Yeah, but
It's
we worked out it's
downhill.
flat and downhill,
won't
so what difference does it
Break
make?
with this many cars on it.
Well,
Well,
you just break half a mile before. That's
What
fine.
we need to do, Sommy, is assign our genius driver to that train, and that person will be able to make it work.
Yeah. Who are you referring to?
We only have one genius in this team.
Oh, okay. Are you bringing the other car across, or?
Chris, you're definitely not a genius. That I can tell you.
NXN, thank you for 78 months. Biomech, thanks for 25.
Are you ready?
Yeah, you can start reversing.
Just before we pull away, let's reload this up with firewood.
Okay, brakes off.
Cool. I'll just reverse a bit more, and then the walk for the reloading of the firewood isn't so drastic.
J10, I can definitely say you're not a genius either.
Wow. This is how a genius puts down other geniuses. So you got about 6 or 7 meters left.
That's as close as I dare go.
Mm-hmm. How's Betsy doing for water?
Okay at the moment. $469 out of 500.
Tests say otherwise.
Yeah, but them tests real because you're American. Just saying.
Lol.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's enough, Paul.
There you go.
Cool.
Do you reckon it'll hold these?
Well, they're empty.
Betsy's quite powerful. Give it a chance.
Betsy is not powerful.
On the flat, Betsy has power.
She'll pull them empty. Whether she'll pull them
Well-
full, I don't know.
If she can make $1,200, we can swap her out. Look at that. Easy mode.
It's not easy mode.
Oh,
And it's moving.
no sign of a struggle. I know it's ridiculous, but I'd love to sit on the back of a car like this when a train was moving.
Really? That's actually in your ambitions, is it?
Yeah, I'd love it. It's one of those things.
Awesome.
Just be fun just to sit on the back chilling.
Well, that's what they did in the 1800s.
Do you think you can sort the points out, Paul, or can you not do that?
You can do it.
Because I think I'm heading down the right track at the moment.
Where do you want to get to?
We're going to the sawmill.
Okay.
I have plenty of time. I'm only loading the first 2 cars at the moment.
Okay.
Halfway through the first.
This is a flaw in the current design, and the fact that you can't unload and load on at the same time.
Well, we
Well, you
knew that.
can.
We did know that.
You can load and unload at the same time, just that the first unloading can't go until you're finished loading.
Okay, you should be set up to take you all the way to the load point.
Cool.
Terms and conditions apply.
No, can somebody clip that? Paul just said.
I can't stop other people changing points, can I? And then blaming me.
Would you like to drive, Paul?
No, I'm good chilling on the back here, it's good.
I mean, you could have bought a caboose, couldn't you? You know, and had a proper place to chill out.
And you'd have had a good break if you did that.
Yeah, you could.
Although caboose, if I remember, was quite a lot of friction.
There's 2 or 3 of them now, I think. There's definitely 2. I don't know about 3.
There's 2. There's the bumper caboose and the DSP way car.
Thanks, Cool Tigers. I was being sarcastic, but thank you.
You know somebody's going to clip it for you.
Are we going across my dodgy bit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Slow down.
It's got to be tested. I'd just keep,
Well, the cars
I'd
should
keep your
only
momentum
derail.
going.
You think momentum is the
Oh,
answer,
yeah.
do you?
Absolutely.
I don't.
You don't want to hill start Betsy with this lot.
Well, this isn't hill. This is all flat, isn't it?
I think it is a bit of an incline here.
It's not the cross that's the problem. It's just the snaking of the track on either side of it, right?
Yeah, steady speed should be okay.
Right, I can't remember the price of beams and the price of lumber.
Sure, someone in
In
chat can tell
theory, you
you.
get 6 bits of lumber on one car and only 3 beams.
Well, we're full up on lumber completely.
Well, yeah, because the pond is full.
And
so-
beams,
Yeah.
so we need to empty stuff out of both of them, really.
No, you don't. It'll produce whatever is not there.
Yeah, they changed how that works, Paul.
Okay.
Yeah, they fixed it, basically.
Want to start loading?
You can do, yeah. Oh yeah, and I don't know. 100% brake now seems to lock the wheels up, and I don't know if that's as efficient as doing like 99% braking. As an FYI for everybody.
Also,
But-
if you put it in reverse,
I don't
it
know.
won't wheel spin.
I don't know. I haven't completed experiments, but basically, if you slam the brake to 100%, the loco wheels just stop and lock up, rather than provide any sort of friction.
Also, if you put it in reverse now, you can't moonwalk anymore. It just slows you down and then goes in reverse.
Yeah, you can't wheel spin deliberately. Yeah.
Although the Heisler can still do it from what I've seen in videos. If you don't turn the sander on and put it on full power, it'll spin its wheels freely.
Holiday dock, yes it does.
I have to say, the brakes on the Shay are a lot better than Betsy.
Yeah, that's my worry, Rome. Can I
Thing
just
is-
ask, Paul, is there enough of an off run at the other end in order for us to unload this?
Enough of an off-run what?
So, you know, if we're now heading to the freight depot,
Oh, you mean is that siding long enough?
So if we go to the freight depot to unload, how are we returning?
Reversing.
So what?
But is there enough room to unload the last car with the track?
I can teleport up there and just extend it.
I mean, you know, there's solutions, but it depends what solution you want. I can loop it back around the buy area.
Do you want to build just like a complete teardrop on those tracks at the moment? So you come in on the left and go out on what would be the left if you went round in a single loop for now. And then we can delete it later when we want to build up to the...
Well, in theory, that track should carry on that way.
Eventually it should, yes. But we're not going to need that for some significant time, are we?
No.
So for now, do you just loop the left track to the right track in a nice progressive, you know, like 100 meter loop?
Is there enough room though? I mean, that's
I don't know.
not just a huge valley. It's a valley. It's not huge though. I'm tempted to just swing it round that hill, to be honest.
We'll just loop it around the back of the buy point.
That's what I
Or
originally
just-
suggested.
Or you could extend it, then put a turntable on and just unhook the carriages and just push them back.
All viable options.
Chester, it happened today, so we're not discussing it in case it's spoilers for somebody. Friction, please. Friction, please.
Hey, you don't seem to have any friction when you're flying.
Nope. And that's what's annoying.